Welcome everybody. We are Marvel's
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is out. Fucking play it already.
We're not allowed to say such things. Hey everyone,
Just
welcome
play
to
it.
Marvelous
No one
Musings.
cares.
This
Play
is
it. Play it.
this is the biggest
Play it.
Yo,
this is
think
the
we're playing
biggest
the
episode
trailer.
we've ever
By
done.
the way, Rory,
I just want to say
Rory,
everyone knows our names. I'm Addy. This is Agraj. He was supposed to do the introduction. Neuronjin. This is Neuronjin, by the way. That's Rory. I have a bit of context before we start. Agraj, and Neuronjin, we all said we wouldn't watch the trailers. We watched it the instant it came out. So we've seen the trailers. Rory here is a good lad and a good person, and he hasn't seen the trailer like we asked him to.
It seems like I take this more seriously than you guys.
Yeah.
Rory's the new host confirmed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Go.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna be watching the trailer. This is big. I know everyone wants to watch the trailer. I don't know if everyone wants to watch 20 minutes of us talking about the trailer, but hell yeah, everyone does. So let's get this started.
Play it.
Neuronjin, chill out.
Chill out.
I haven't even
Calm,
seen
calm.
it unless.
Monsieur, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît.
All right, on to the trailer. Let's get it.
Ready?
Ooh boy, I've watched this twice and I want to watch it again.
Ever since I got bit by that spider.
That's my boy.
Oh my God, you! Why do you not have Adblocker?
That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man,
Oh shit.
we started getting some visitors.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Goblin.
From every
Ooh.
first.
Oh.
Black
Yeah.
and gold.
Neuronjin, stop talking.
Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
No, he isn't.
Iron Boy Jr.
Shit.
Octavius.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
I love you, Zendaya.
Please.
Hey yo.
I don't, but I totally agree with Agraj's sentiment expressed.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
He steals the eye of Agamotto.
There isn't. There are dangers are you.
Oh
no. Oh
Never
boy.
take this away from me.
Oh, he looks so
Oh
good.
my God, Electro.
Bro, your strength.
Have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
There we go.
Lizard, Sandman, and Electro.
Oh yes.
Oh, yo,
Yes.
yo, what a shot, bro.
What a freaking fuck.
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, nice. Oh. Thank you.
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them. Exclusively in movie
Oh
theaters.
boy.
Oh my God. Okay, before that, thoughts on the trailer?
Rory.
That was pretty awesome. That was like, I'm almost speechless. There was a few things in there and I was like, oh damn.
Bro, dude, I was like, when they made the announcement about this trailer releasing, I was like so ready for them to just like tease Andrew and Toby just a bit. Maybe like somehow shooting three webs shooting at the same time.
Yeah.
But regardless, this is pretty sick, and I guess they're saving the surprise for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for the sake of time, let's just get right into the trailer breakdown. But yes, that trailer was amazing. Oh God.
Oh my God. I love this. Let's go to the breakdown. There's so many things we can talk about.
Okay. I'll just keep playing. Yep. You go.
So it looks like it looks like from the vibe they also gave like later on in the trailer, like how it looks like Peter's kind of joking around with Otto Octavius. The whole, oh, we're using our made-up names. In that case, I'm Spider-Man. It looks like he did the same thing he did with Mysterio back in Spider-Man Far From Home. He gave him some Stark tech. I have no idea why it seems like he keeps on doing this, but this is definitely Stark tech over here.
I agree with you that it's Stark tech. I don't know if Peter willingly gave it to him.
No. I'm pretty sure he never willingly gave it to him because this is the bridge scene, and obviously they fight on the bridge, right? And what I think is happening here is like Doc Ock destroyed the Iron Spider suit and then used the nanotech to upgrade his arms. I think that's what.
Yeah.
One thing we need to remember here. One thing we need to remember here is that Doc Ock is in fact a certified genius.
Yeah, and not to mention one more thing. In Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock, the way to tell if Doc Ock was in control or the arms were in control is like the center lighting inside the arms.
Yeah.
Red. The arms are in control.
Oh yeah, the arms.
Yeah, and if they're white, that means Doc Ock is in control. So there's that as well. So over here
in this moment, he's not.
The arms are in control. So yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's keep going. Let's actually get to the trailer part of the trailer. Oh, they all look so cool. Dying. Sad boy hours.
Hot.
Good.
And yes, very hot. Yes, that too.
Ever since I got bit by that spider.
Yes, J. Jonah Jameson.
Number one character in Spider-Man.
I just want to say one thing here. J.K. Simmons was absolutely amazing as Detective Dillman in the one cameo he made in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's one of his best roles ever. Also, another Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference. Oh damn, and oh damn. This was an amazing trailer. I wanted to put that in somewhere.
Cool. Let's keep moving on. Okay, they're swinging in the subway. I actually really wanted to see them swing in the subways at some point in this in the series. Yeah.
Pause. Swing in the subway. Let me make that clear. Swinging from a web shooter. That's all I wanted to say.
Nobody thought that.
You're the only one.
Someone could have. Someone could
Yeah,
have.
no,
you're the only one.
Maddie, nobody thought this, but I'm gonna specifically this part of the video. I'm gonna zoom in on just your face, just saying that.
Right.
We're gonna keep that in the video as well.
Yeah, I know.
Moving on. Yeah, swinging in the subway. Really wanted to see that.
When you botch that
Doctor
spell,
Strange,
you wanted
love the
everyone
guy.
to forget the Peter
I want to pause.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love the fact that it's covered in snow, and they're making the sanctum look kind of, abandoned and kind of desolate because obviously no one's been there for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Wait. One thing to note here, but assuming it can't. When did Shang-Chi take place?
Shang-Chi, it definitely takes place after the blip, guys. Spoiler alert, everyone.
Yeah.
But there is that brief mention in there that 5 years, everyone's been gone for so long and they come back. So it takes place after the blip.
Yeah.
I think we can assume that much.
So I'm assuming. So then the theory that the sanctum is full of ice is because it was abandoned for a while. It doesn't make sense because in Shang-Chi the sanctum wasn't covered in ice at all. There was that one scene in the sanctum, and over here it is. So this might be something else. I gotta say.
On the other hand, it could just be Doctor Strange loves vibing in the winter and in the snow.
He just likes the winter.
We all do. So.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Parker Spider-Man.
Yep. Cool spell breaking. Love that.
Pause. So if you go back, just go back ever so slightly. All right, start now at low speed. Just a bit. Pause. So if you look at the general environment, I think we can all say at this point that Loki is essentially MCU canon. If we go like a millisecond or two more, we're gonna see that the environment it establishes just a bit more when it zooms out and you get the purple lines.
Right.
Yeah, so this is so much like He Who Remains, and as I think we can assume Kang the Conqueror. We can assume that this is basically the similar setup that we've got. So I think a lot of this has to do with what happened in those final moments of Loki. I think that's going to be very significant for the entire MCU.
Absolutely.
I mean, what's that?
Oh, look at that money shot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That face.
Addy, what you said about this being because of Loki, wasn't that obvious?
Yeah, it was. I just wanted to point it out. And also, I like how they highlighted the purple as well, which isn't really a color we associate with Doctor Strange a lot.
The color scheme we see here is actually really appealing as well.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Okay. Post spell breaking. Oh, there we go. Pumpy bomb.
From every
Okay.
Ooh, no, yeah.
That looks just like the image of him we saw in those posters where he was like this really tiny figure in the background. This
Right.
exact shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably this exact shot. I
I
think
think
it's
that is what it is.
actually
Well-
more accurate. I think it's a shot of him with his original costume close up later in the. I think that matches the pose a bit more.
Mm.
From
Yeah.
the poster.
True.
universe.
Oh, like black and gold suit. Look at that. Oh, it looks so sick.
It's so awesome.
Dude. Also, interesting thing about the suit. There's a phone duct tape onto it.
Where is
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
There is. I mean, it's not noticeable here, but I think it's like in one of the earlier shots or in a later shot when the black
Okay.
suit is shown. It's keep an eye on that. There's a
Yeah.
phone duct tape to it, and then it's on call with freaking Ned and MJ.
It's got to
Oh,
be.
that's right.
Got to be electro-proof suit, right?
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Some of
That's
that.
why I mean he's using it right now. Yeah.
Right, right.
Oh, the arms. Let's go.
Doc Ock.
Sheesh. Hello, Peter.
Stop. I think we all forgot just how powerful Doc Ock is because he's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
he's-
been so many years since that movie, and some people love the movie, some people hate the movie. I love the movie, but
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Mm.
Wait a
God,
second. Wait, one more
Alfred
thing.
Molina is glorious.
If
Yes,
you go
sir.
like a frame or two before, you can see like. Okay. Now pause. Over here you see how his the center of the suit is now.
Yeah.
It's a nano suit.
Yeah, it is the nanosuit. That was.
Yeah. Explain. And
It-
notice how like Doc Ock's arm is like partially already red. I think the center part of the
Ah,
nano
Was
suit actually,
absorbed.
like,
Yeah.
was absorbed by Doc Ock.
We can furthermore see that the arms are also it's the arms that are controlling him because they had the red spotlight a few moments
Yeah.
earlier. So
Yeah.
And then at this point, Peter actually removes the mask himself to show his
Yeah, to cover
identity.
his
for
chest,
some
to
reason.
cover his chest, right?
Oh, is that to? Yeah, you're right. It is to
Yeah,
cover his
yeah.
chest. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Okay, love this. You're not Peter Parker. I want to get into why this is important later.
That's because he's Iron Boy Jr.
Shut up.
Right.
This
is why-
yeah,
this is why-
go Rory. Yeah.
Why I said, "Oh damn," because in the other trailer, right, he's
Yeah.
like, "Hello, Peter Parker," and a lot of people I think thought that or that maybe even Tobey Maguire was on the bridge scene as well.
Mhm.
And so by seeing this, I don't know, it's really building up that suspense for hopefully we will when we see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in
Yeah.
the actual movie.
And in its own way, this is almost like a tease to them because he's saying that you're not Peter Parker because it's not his Peter Parker, which goes to show that this is the Alfred Molina, the Doc Ock from Tobey Maguire's universe, which we knew already. But
Right.
if they weren't gonna bring Toby and Andrew in, they would have just made these guys reprise their roles and just have them be the new versions of them. They didn't need to do all the multiverse crap.
Or another theory, they're all mysterious illusions.
I hate that. Let's not do that. Let's not talk about that.
That and
Mysterio's dead.
That would be the
Mysterio's dead.
worst. And
That
I
was
know that would be
bizarre.
the biggest, dude. I'd definitely be wearing makeup if that was the case.
I just leave the theater.
You're gonna be wearing makeup regardless. Let's just leave it at that.
All right, okay, let's keep
Oh,
going.
I won't be wearing makeup.
Unless, of course, inflation continues at such a level that who knows.
In months.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Dr.
I love
Otto
this.
Octavius.
Oh, we're using our made-up names. I see.
Wait. No, seriously, what's your actual name?
Wait, I want to go back here for a second. I'm just thinking, is he in a cage at the moment?
He is. He's definitely.
He is. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that looks like
Yeah.
some sort of cage of some kind.
It's a Faraday cage, I think. Isn't that like the kind they used originally to contain him?
Yeah,
Something of the sort.
There's a theory I've heard about Doc Ock, which I was actually telling Naranjan about earlier, and I'll get into that later and some proof of that theory, some that proves its validity in some sense.
Otto
So let's keep watching.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your
I
actual
wouldn't
Wait a minute. Wait, one second.
Right. held back by Doctor
Yo.
Strange's magic, just because you don't really see anything holding him back from like just attacking those three. So I wouldn't be surprised if Doctor Strange made like a magical, I don't know,
Yeah,
something.
yeah, for sure.
Probably what it is actually. One more thing. May this theory that Agraj was talking about, it might have some validity to it because if you go back a few frames,
What was your
it's
name
now when
again?
Doc Ock's on the page.
Dr. Otto.
Yeah, his arms are legit just closed, so you can't see
That's
the light.
true.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's in control or not.
The other thing is, well, okay, basically the theory is just that Doc Ock is not actually a main villain in this, and we'll get into that later as to why that may be true.
There are others
Electro
out there.
lightning.
We need to send them back.
Okay, Electro in the background, just getting fried.
Yeah, this is the scene. This is the scene. Look at that smartphone there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
That's
It's like he's on a Zoom call.
It's
It's
like,
like, see, one thing I want to say here, that could be really interesting. I think they could actually be setting up Doctor Strange as a potential villain, especially because I want to go back actually to the original Doctor Strange, where they talk about where he has that talk with the guy whose name I've completely forgotten.
Mordo.
But the one at the end who tells him not to overstep his limits.
Mordo,
And then the
yeah.
one who Mordo. So what I'm thinking is Mordo could actually be right. Doctor Strange may have overstepped his limits. He may have let his power absorb him entirely.
Or he's Mephisto, confirmed.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Or he does have he is very arrogant. So there's that.
That
He
too,
is.
that too. Okay, should we keep going?
So
wait, do you guys think Electro is trapped here, or he's just gaining power?
He's
Like,
just probably just getting power. There's no way.
Look
he's
at him.
just-
He's in the electric lines. He's gaining power. There's
Yeah.
no way he's
There's
trapped
no
in
way
this.
he's not. He's
so
just
does
trapped.
Peter realize this is happening, or do you think he's unaware?
That's a good
No,
question.
he sucks. No, because he sucks at spider sense.
No,
Peter
no, no.
Tingle.
Sorry,
Peter
my bad.
Tingle.
Peter Tingle. Peter
Yeah,
Tingle. My bad.
We are not calling it that.
Scooby Doo this crap.
Scooby Doo,
You know,
this
all
crap.
this is kind of your mess.
That's gonna
I know
become a
couple
meme, I'm
magic
calling
words
it.
myself.
Yep, I call it too.
Word, please.
Please, Scooby Doo this crap.
Can I just say I don't know where I don't know where the connection is here, but these are the same lines he was swinging across earlier, except then it was like evening. The sky was orange at that point. Here it's dark.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
nighttime.
So maybe Electro.
What I want to say, I want to add something here.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like Spider-Man's going around. He's creating for himself different suits for all the different opponents he's facing. I noted that after the original few scenes, when he was against Doc Ock later on in the trailer, I think, he always used the suit that had the 8 legs, like an actual spider.
Right.
Likewise with this, it looks like this is specifically designed for Electro, and I think he might have something for Sandman as well. I know that some of you don't really like the fact that this is Iron Spider, but I think it's a really good way that we can get him into the MCU and make him actually fit in with all of these gods and heroes. And I love the way that they made him a little.
Yeah. Could be
I
interesting.
want to say, if you go back a little bit, I think that when Doctor Strange says, "Let Scooby do this crap," it kind of looks like they're Zendaya
Please.
or Ned, MJ, and Peter Parker. They look like they're all in the same outfits they were when they talked to Doc Ock when his arms were closed. So maybe this
Right.
is Doctor Strange trapped him confirmed.
Yeah, so they maybe just went into that box trap thing he had, right? So they
Right.
just went in there, they quickly saw him, and they went out and they were like, okay, what do we do now? And Doctor Strange is like, Scooby Doo this crap.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. All right, this is from the previous trailer too. We see the Daily Bugle. We see my boy, J.K. Simmons.
JJ.
Look at that, yo.
Oh,
Your
man,
mustache looking fine.
Spider-Man.
He has not aged a day.
Let's
He has
go
not
on,
aged a
man.
day.
It's perfect.
Mustache.
It's perfect. Okay, we see Electro moving around in the background. Sandman behind him.
As well, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to make a point here. J.K. Simmons' Whiplash is amazing. Everyone should watch it.
Okay,
It's a beautiful movie.
we're just gonna make references to all of J.K. Simmons' other work.
I want to say, I don't know.
J.K. Simmons, Omni-Man is very good as well.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to. Anyways, yeah. Moving on. Yeah. Sorry, Rory, you
I
had
just
something
want
to
to
say?
say for this frame, and I don't know if this is intentional, but if you look at Electro, it almost looks like the star in the right side that goes on his mask in the comics.
Yeah.
So
You're not right. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
That
Yeah, it
actually
does.
goes up later, so there's that as well.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Go on, Nick.
I don't see Lizard in this shot anywhere, unless he's like hiding in the background somewhere. We can't see him. It's tiny.
I mean, it's Lizard. He's less noticeable. Right.
True,
It's
true.
continue.
But I love the yellow lightning so much. Anyways, let's keep going.
that's so good.
Okay, yeah, here he's swinging on the lines again, and it's evening.
Looks
so-
like he's having fun in this scene, though. And this is actually, I think this is going to be the place where he actually runs into Electro, and
Watch
especially
this be
Bangkok.
the ending.
Bangkok at this time of the year. Let's just be honest. Evening can turn into night so fast.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think he's just swinging, having fun, and then he runs into Electro, and they start fighting, and then the whole scene.
Yeah. No, watch
Yeah.
this just be the
Also,
ending. He's just
guys-
swinging by himself because MJ's dead now.
J.K. Simmons, by the way, J.K. Simmons is very, very jacked these days.
Yes.
All right, Addy, we get it.
You can stop thirsting over him now.
Nice.
Fight ghosts.
What do you
Okay, fight Ghost. So wait. Ooh, that's interesting actually. Let's just go right back to that. So when he says fight ghosts, he knows they're dead. He knows they die.
Hmm.
What
What-
could be the implications
guys,
of that?
What I want to
He
explore,
was
guys, we
taking-
could actually explore the idea that Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is actually a sympathetic character in this movie.
Okay,
It
let's
looks
talk
like they're
about that a
setting him
little
up that.
I think he could be. I think, from the part where he goes, "You're not Peter Parker." I think at that point he realizes something is wrong here, and then he tries to work with him because I don't think he's stupid. He's smart, right? And he wants to figure out what's happening.
Right.
So it's possible that after he does that, he grabs him and he willingly comes with them. Doctor Strange traps him to be safe, and they go to the box. They work with him a little, and they try to understand what's happening. There's a shot later which also helps to prove this claim a little bit more. We'll get to it when it comes.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider.
So here he's in his Iron Spider suit still, and he's fighting Doc Ock. This is back on the bridge again.
Yeah.
There's a little news helicopter watching them. What's happening? Any cool thing to notice?
It looks like there's some kind of power grids running nearby. I can't tell, but it's a major road and a major railway. There's definitely power
I
grids
see,
nearby.
Yeah.
What I think is the most likely option for this is Peter was just, having a fun day, swinging around on the power lines, which is a pretty weird thing to do considering his suit's made of iron, but Peter do Peter. Comes onto this bridge and all hell breaks loose because this is the scene where we see Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and possibly Electro all in one. So it definitely looks like this is the scene where things get weird.
I may disagree. I don't think we see Electro yet at this point.
Yeah,
And
not the-
I agree, but I think Electro will get in the movie. Electro will get introduced. All of them come in same time at the bridge scene, but I don't know how Sandman factors
I'm
into
just
this.
thinking, how does he deal with Green Goblin?
That's a good.
Because Doc Ock corners him on the bridge. Does Green Goblin just fly away or something? What happens there?
I think after the pumpkin bomb, I wouldn't be surprised if Peter I don't know, just kind of webbed him up, and then Green Goblin just kind of flew.
You think he just okay, cool.
Also, guys, one more thing: the kind of weapons that this Peter, Tom Holland has in his arsenal are so much greater than the weapons that the other Spider-Man had. I also saw some calculations about their greatest feats of strength in both movies. Peter's in this one was obviously the fairy one. Tobey Maguire's was holding the train back. The calculation said that holding the ferry and all of the tension involved.
Oh yeah, it's been
was
proven
much
that
greater.
his Spider-Man is the strongest when it comes to that, or at least he's done the strongest feat. Out of
Yeah.
the three.
Then there's he has the lowest spider sense, right? So I feel like that's gonna have another play. I feel like this movie he's gonna be training it, and then at the end maybe it'll have. I think it'll help him less so in the plot to win the end as it did because that's how he beat Mysterio, right?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be less so, but I think it'll still be present.
Yeah, I
And-
think,
and he's nothing without a suit.
I mean, he proved that he was something without the suit in the first movie. Did you not watch that?
No,
Yeah.
he's
That was
nothing.
the whole point of the finale of Homecoming, where he just wears his homecoming suit and still beats Vulture. On
Yeah, but-
technicality, of course, but still beats Vulture.
Nothing without
Okay,
a suit.
let's keep going.
It's their fate.
Okay, catching a pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, I feel like that was
This
not
is
the smartest move.
this is his Steve Rogers moment. Toss a
Not a-
grenade on the
It's
ground.
also kind of stupid. It's about to blow up. What is he gonna do?
I think he's
Right.
protecting a building or something like that. I think he's next to a building.
Obviously, he's protecting someone because otherwise he wouldn't jump after a pumpkin bomb.
That's true, yeah.
This is also later. This is after the bridge scene at some point. So
This is the upgraded Iron Spider suit as well.
yeah, it
Spider-
is.
Parker and Steve Rogers confirmed. Just both for once.
Let's keep going. Okay, there's some green fire. That the pumpkin bomb obviously blew up and did that.
I'm sorry, kid.
Okay, I'm sorry, kid. So am I.
Yeah, me too.
Pause.
Look at that. Yeah.
So, one thing I want to say, it looks like a lot of their work is happening in the same space. It also looks like Doc Ock was being held in the sanctum. And that box might actually be what's holding Doc Ock in.
I think it is. Yeah.
It's the key, right?
I think it might have more than just Doc Ock too. Maybe.
I think so as well.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. It's possible that Doc Ock has been helping Peter, and so Peter doesn't actually want Doc Ock to die.
Right.
And so that's why in this moment he's actually like, I don't want him to die. Why would I let him go back to his universe just to eventually die? That's not what I want to happen. So that's why maybe he decides to take the box away from Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is we see this part where he takes it away, and then it cuts to outside.
Right.
So this is later. I mean, there's some extended fight scene between the two of them. So at some point they leave the sanctum, they get outside, and they're still fighting on the street.
My issue is that it seems like, and the only issue I have so far is that it seems like Peter is just, his naivety is just what ruins, basically. It's what causes
Everything.
the whole.
Each movie he's been in.
In pretty much every Spider-Man movie so far.
But yeah, keep going. Finish that thought.
And I just hope, like, I'm okay if it happens again. I just hope it happens to like a lesser extent in this movie.
If the theory about Doc Ock being a hero, and if that is what he's doing, if he's just trying to save Doc Ock's life because he doesn't think he should die, then I don't think it's as much about naivety. I think he's honestly just trying to keep Doc Ock alive. He doesn't want him to die. If that's the case, we'll see what happens. But they fight. Pushes his astral body out of his spiritual body out of his physical body. Which is always fun.
So my thing is with this one, I'm wondering, like, why does he use this suit? Okay, so my issue is him using this suit and the Iron Spider suit, and he would have used those. If he was using this suit at the end of the last movie, then I feel like him using this suit would have been more at the beginning of No Way Home.
Yeah,
but then
you're right.
I feel like the bridge scene is also towards the beginning. So because this would have had to been after the bridge scene, after Doc Ock and everything.
Yeah.
So why does he start this movie with Iron Spider?
I think what happens in this scene is, remember earlier we said that Doc Ock might upgrade his arms. Maybe the Iron Spider suit got destroyed, so he has to retrieve into this one again.
Possibly.
Right. But then why did he use the Iron Spider suit at the beginning instead of this one, which he ended the last movie with?
I guess it has more like tech to it, maybe. And definitely more.
Maybe he just likes him more. He's like, this is the only one I designed myself, so you know.
Yeah.
He's just feeling kind of quirky today. Okay, let's keep going. Cut to the train battle. He's still wearing the Far From Home suit, so it's clear that this is a very extended battle.
Right.
Ooh, that's the other thing. Oh no, he's wearing the Far From Home suit even when he steals it in here, right? Yeah.
So
that's
pause. One thing I want to ask here is, maybe this movie is really like kind of split into two halves. The first half is definitely, I think, or at least the first third is going to be focused on a conflict of sorts between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. It looks like Spider-Man screwed up the spell by doing a Peter Tingle thing.
Yeah.
And because of that, Doctor Strange is mad at him and he's trying to do something. It looks like that's really like the first part of the movie. The second part of the movie, I think, is going to be focused more on the more traditional Spider-Man villains.
Definitely. Yeah. Nice. Let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, so fight on the train.
Aunt May, let's go.
Let's keep going.
I bet this is where I can see the Doc Ock's arm is on Peter's chest. I bet this is where he takes the stuff, makes his
and his arms aren't red anymore right now.
So yeah, that too. Can I just say this is a leaked photo? This just sort of makes me believe more in all the leaked photos we see.
This wasn't a leak photo. It was in a magazine, I think. This was.
Was it in a magazine? Was it not leaked?
This one wasn't leaked. I don't think so.
Check that in post. But yeah, you might be right.
I'm always right.
Yes, there we go. Stark Tech. He looks confused actually, so it makes sense that it's been absorbed. So if you look at his face, he looks confused at what is happening.
Right.
It looks like some of our teachers after we submit something that's technically correct but entirely wrong. Also, I just want to call out one thing here. The cinematography looks amazing. It looks like Marvel's really gotten a lot better at this in the last few years, especially with Shang-Chi, which I watched late the other day. Amazing. This looks pretty amazing.
And
carry on.
It's the amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, so I'm just saying scaffolding. Where do we see those leaked photos of Andrew and Toby and Tom? Scaffolding
with a blue screen.
Exactly. All right. Oh, he looks so
Oh
cool.
my god, dude!
at
This
the
guy
star hat.
Electro had the biggest glow up in fucking. Oh my god, dude! This guy had
Can I
massive
just
glow
say
up. Look at him.
the CGI is extremely strong with this one. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
That is okay. Yeah, but I mean,
Bro,
it's great
I gotta
anyways.
say, I really like how he with his electricity forms that star pattern that he has in his comics. And
Yeah,
then again, I really like the yellow coloring of
Mhm.
this.
Facts.
I mean, I
Facts.
like the blue as
Facts.
well, but I like the yellow more.
Yellow's way better. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
Okay, there. This is what proves the claim, or like gives validity to the claim that Doc Ock is a hero.
Right.
Electro, let's go see that again. Electro says,
You're not gonna take this away from me.
"You're not going to take this away from me," and then proceeds to blast Doc Ock out of a building. Doc Ock is helping Peter catch Electro and
Yeah.
fight him, and Electro fights back and blasts him out of a building.
Yeah,
That's
if
the theory for it.
Doc Ock was bad, Electro wouldn't be fighting him like this. So
And it looks clear that he's blasting him out of a building in this moment.
if Doc Ock is good, I'm gonna be so hyped for this movie.
Honestly, I'd love to see him play a good
Especially,
character.
they did play the Otto Octavius himself. I think was a pretty decent man in the movie itself. And then
Yeah.
the suit kind of as
If
usual.
Doc Ock is
the
good,
arms.
he won't be wearing makeup.
You're struggling.
Everything you want.
Oh my!
That's
Original
Willem
suit.
Dafoe, right? That is
Oh
Willem
yeah, it's
Dafoe.
definitely Willem Dafoe.
It is, bro. I'm getting nostalgic.
Bro, look at this.
Bro, it's looking
Oh,
awesome.
it's so good.
Oh
It's
my
so
god,
good.
it's the Power Rangers Green Goblin.
Oh my god. It's the guy from Fortnite. No,
Oh my god, no.
I'm
If
sorry.
anyone actually says that in the theater, I'm gonna behead them.
Agraj,
I will not
Agraj,
behead anyone.
I'm taking your spot as
No.
I agree.
Not again. Yeah, no, he
Again.
looks great.
So the new replacements for Marvel's Musings is Nick, Rory, and Sarah.
Yeah, basically.
Sick.
Looks
Yeah.
like
Honestly, I could see that happening. They'd make a good team. Anyways, yeah, this looks great. The suit looks great. It's obviously going to change through at some point during the movie because we see
Yeah,
him wearing
yeah.
a different suit later.
You see it with like a glimpse
keep
of
going.
it. Not clear though.
Yeah. Okay.
While the world
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah, you can see it kind of looks like Willem Dafoe, and he's wearing goggles.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, wearing goggles is a smart thing to do. And if you're ever flying through the air without and when you're not in the plane, please wear goggles. It'll save your eyes.
Next time I'm flying on a hoverboard, I will make sure to wear goggles. Thanks,
Oh,
Addy.
my bad.
You'll
Next time-
think of me then.
Yeah.
Next time I jump up a building, I'll make sure to wear goggles.
Smart,
Yep.
smart.
Play.
tries to
Yes. Kiss. Yes.
make you
No, fine.
Yeah.
There we go. Happy's
Happy
5
looking,
seconds
not
fame.
happy.
2 seconds of fame, actually.
Oh,
Big
look at that.
multiverse implosion effect. Cool.
Awesome. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Where
Also,
is that?
this looks like the same shack. Like it's got the same structure and the same design as the shack where he ended up killing Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
Kind of
who's
see that, but I don't know if that's what they're going for. I don't think it does actually. That one was a bit like that wasn't that tall as a
Yeah, it
building.
was kind of like more of like a chapel kind of structure. I don't know. It feels like that to me.
Is this some island off the coast? What is this?
I think it's a peninsula. I think it's just a,
I see. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
It looks like a jetty.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's
Look
get
at
the
him.
money. The money
Oh
shot.
my god. Yo, Lizard is back. Sandman is back. Oh, Sandman has a nose. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. that was unexpected.
Oh, and obviously Electro with his badass look. I'm glad Lizard is back because I really enjoyed him in Tasman.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Sandman turns good as well. Because at the end of the movie, he was good, right?
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
gotta
be
say,
surprised.
of all
Sandman
five,
turns good to defeat
of
Electro.
all five of these villains, obviously I think what they're trying to do is get one villain from each of the previous movies. So for Spider-Man 1, we got Green Goblin. Spider-Man 2, we got Doc Ock. Spider-Man 3, we got Sandman. And then from TASM 1, we got Lizard, and TASM 2, we got Electro. And so, what was I gonna say? Yeah, of all these five villains, I definitely would have expected Sandman to be the one who would turn good.
Yeah.
more Doc Ock actually.
But I see at this point, at least, there's no evidence that Sandman's going to be good, but there is evidence that Doc Ock could be a good
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think Sandman's going to be a major part of this movie.
I don't think he or the Lizard will be because we've only seen like a few brief snapshots of them throughout both trailers, actually. So I don't know how important they'll actually be compared to Electro, Doc Ock, and Green Goblin.
I'm just worried Marvel's enough hype that they can't like, I don't know, fulfill.
I know what you mean. They did the same thing with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where they were like 3 new villains, and then they just had like Green Goblin for 5 minutes.
But it was all because Sony was just like interfering a lot. Same thing happened with Spider-Man 3 as well. Yeah.
Hopefully they can figure it out now.
Yeah. I hope they figure this out because this has potential to be the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time.
I can't save everyone.
I can't save everyone. That's okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, this scene. I got to talk about the scene. I got to talk about the scene a lot. Play it for a bit more. Yeah, right there. Look, you can look. Obviously, Tom Holland. That is Tom Holland Spider-Man, and he is going up against all 3 of these villains. Bro, Lizard is not even like aiming towards Tom Holland in this shot. Later here, Lizard actually goes under him, and Tom here clearly goes for Sandman as seen by the next shot, and Electro seems to be going something up here. I think also from the Brazilian version of this trailer, it seemed like Lizard was getting punched by freaking thin air. His face just suddenly went like this. So, and if any of you have studied physics or use your head, it clearly looks like he was being punched by someone in that scene. And I definitely think they painted out the other 2 Spider-Man from the shot, not to reveal what's going on. And that's why Lizard seemed like he was getting punched by thin air, but in reality, he was just being punched by Andrew or Toby and just painted out of the freaking shot.
I disagree. I think it's Miles Morales and he turned invisible.
That would be, if that was part of this, I would actually
bro, what are you talking about? Dude, it's Sue Storm. She turned invisible.
I don't think Miles Morales should be in this movie because I don't think he'd get enough screen time. He needs more than that. So. But yeah, it's probably gonna be Andrew or Toby who's been scrubbed out.
If Miles was in it, it'd be a wasted cameo. Cool, but
what do you mean Andrew and Toby? The better Spider-Man, you mean?
Okay, let's move on to more relevant topics of discussion.
Okay. Sheesh. Okay.
Pause. I completely forgot the name of the dude, but the jacket the guy was wearing looked like the same guy who caught Spider-Man taking off his pants.
Ned?
No, not Ned. I don't think that was Ned. I think that was the other guy who also liked MJ.
Oh, Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
That is not Brad.
It could be. Like Brad was wearing the same kind of jacket.
It was not Brad.
It was Ned.
It was Ned, yeah.
It was Ned.
In that case, Ned is dead.
Prove him wrong in recording. Go back to the scene.
Oh, I know. It's even further back. Yeah.
Zendaya, Emma Watson confirmed.
Yeah.
That's Ned. That is Ned, bro.
Okay, in my defense, I had a half-second glance.
I got another reason to make fun of Addy.
Okay. Yeah, so Ned tries to catch him, but Ned is not very motor skill oriented. I don't want to say unathletic.
I just realized before we continue, I want to apologize because I said Zendaya's Emma Watson and I meant to say Emma Stone. So I want to personally say from the
I didn't even notice that.
I heard that, but I thought you were saying Zendaya is dating Emma Stone, at which point I was just confused. But Naranjan is also bashing on me for the entire
reference because MJ's fallen. Naranjan, if you want to edit that out, that'd be fine. I mean,
okay, wait. Can I just say I mentioned this before to Naranjan and Addy, but I think it would be really funny if at this point Andrew catches MJ and just screams "Redemption" very loud. Yeah.
Oh man, dude, I really don't want to make fun of that scene from that movie. That scene was so
it's too late. It's already been made fun of. Nothing can be done about it. Let's keep going. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Bro, I had a crush on Emma Stone when I was a kid. I was really upset when she died.
Starting to come through, and I can't stop him.
Did he say them or him? He said them, right?
Them.
Yeah. So who is he trying to stop?
He also said
everyone
starting to come through.
All the Spider-Man.
Guys, the multiverse is here. Multiverse is here.
Well, yeah, we know the purple sort of effect of seeing that space behind the cracks is supposed to be about the multiverse. We've seen that before. Maybe this is going to be an introduction to Kang.
Speaking of the multiverse,
I don't. He finally changed his background.
That was actually my background for the last 3 videos, but Rory, you believe what you want.
I see he couldn't get one of me. He wanted 2. Interesting.
Okay, yeah, let's keep going. All right, yeah, that's the end. Can we just say, like, what do we think this is? Who is he trying to stop?
Everyone. He's
Yeah,
trying to stop everyone.
I don't know. I feel like
think he's trying to stop. I think he's trying to stop the multiverse from collapsing because I think it's like one of those things where when you go into a different multiverse, like you're wrecking the space-time continuum, and so it starts collapsing. And so he's like, okay, well, everything's about to explode unless we get these guys back to their universes, and I can't hold it back.
It's possible that he's referring to the worlds when he says them, like the different worlds that are now colliding
Right.
as the fabric of reality begins to break. He's referring to that, and when he says, "I can't stop them," the worlds from colliding.
Yeah, and especially I think and especially since this movie directly leads into Multiverse of Madness as well. So there's that as well. So it's gonna be that something. Really
What if there's no resolution by the end of this movie?
I swear, if there's not, I might actually jump. Like,
what if that's the end? What if that's what the setup to Multiverse of Madness? There's still some major issue. It's like another Infinity War Endgame split where there's something bad that happens.
What it is actually. That's probably what it is. To be honest.
No, I can't.
But Tom Holland's not in Multiverse of Madness, so what happens?
We don't know for certain. So
I think we'd know by now if he was.
This needs to. Do we know how long the movie is gonna be? Has that been out yet?
I heard someone.
What, this movie?
Yeah, No Way Home.
Yeah, this movie. There's been a couple of rumors. One report says that this movie is gonna be 2 hours 50 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if it approaches that 3 hour mark. There's a lot.
Yeah, there seems like there's a lot they have to get through.
They got to give a lot of time, screen time to Toby and Andrew.
No, I swear, I have a feeling they're not gonna have that much screen time, to be honest.
I mean,
I think if anything, there'll be more of like a cameo thing / like they'll come to help him in the end, but I don't know how important they're going to be throughout, because I feel like we would have seen more of them. We would have actually had to seen them in the trailer if they were important characters.
Right.
Yeah. But
or they just don't want to ruin the surprise. Ever use your head before?
Yes, in fact.
But the thing is, like, there would have needed to be more clues about them being in it. We've seen a lot of what happens in this movie in different parts. I feel like there should have been more about Toby and Andrew if they were to come. Definitely that last part with the fight, they're almost definitely going to be there if they're going to be there at all. So I think we can't say for certain if they're going to be extremely important or just there to help him in the end, fight them. I don't know. Also notice, what if Doc Ock dies? Just throwing that out there. What if he dies? Because we don't see him at the end.
If he dies and he's bad, I would be okay with that. If he dies but he was good the whole movie, I'm gonna be devastated.
I'm gonna be devastated, but I think it's still gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good thing for the movie. It's gonna be really sad, but it's gonna be pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those. He's gonna I bet he's gonna die redeeming himself for what he did in Tobey Maguire's world. He's gonna die and he's gonna redeem himself, and it's gonna be like that heartwarming character arc. You know what I mean?
Where he tries to save everyone.
Right. If he's good. If he's bad, I mean, I feel like.
Oh, hell yeah. Doc Ock is Tom Holland's new father figure.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
All right. That being said,
he has to have at least one of those in every movie.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was gonna be Doctor Strange, but I don't know. They seem to have like some spat of some kind at some point.
They're like an older brother, younger brother vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like Doctor Strange is like the same age as Tony Stark, if not older.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like uncle vibes.
Uncle vibes. Okay.
Uncle Strange.
That being said, I think we should wrap it up. Thank you everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this extremely long video, and we hope that you will see us in the next episode and you will enjoy. Go watch No Way Home when it comes out.
Yes, literally 1 month away. Go watch it for Toby and Andrew. Fuck Tom Holland.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Rory, thanks for coming. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
See you.
Yep.